And most of them not only just have a rule, but because it's a tabletop experience and like those rules get interpreted through a human and often a referee in order to provide some consistency, though not all have referees. So the argument would be that we can do that now in a video game experience where what we do is we can, one, write these rules in an English language.
Mm-hmm.
And two, we can try to take the narrative game state as and put that in a context. So now we have this kind of latent space that we have that is like the narrative space, the simulation space. And then we try to interpret how the narrative should change by running through inference that applies the narrative rules through English, which again, in the form of a machine learning, what we're doing is we're saying we're going to basically push these, like the English math of, we have a narrative here, we want to apply this transformation to the narrative by these rulings. What should be the resulting narrative? And
here you're talking about a bit closer to like how common law works, in that there's this rules,
yeah,
but they get interpreted by a judge who makes the
exactly.
final call, versus like in civil law or Roman law, as we call it, whereas like this is prescriptive and the judge's work is just saying, like, checking marks and saying, okay,
Right.
this fit all of these things.
Right.
And what you're saying is we're letting the AI be the judge, but we get to write the rules. Like, we're just this legislative body that gets to write the rules, but in the AI, we're handing off the actual rulings to the AI.